and welcome to Greenbrier Middle School in Chesapeake, Virginia. This is the Silver Spirit team, 6th grade. My name is Kathy Galford.
And my name is Lindsay Walker.
I've taught for a total of 26 years before moving to middle school. I taught 15 years 5th grade at the elementary level, and during that time I was so lucky to be part of the first group of teachers to pilot the inclusion program in Chesapeake. I had training through Stetson, and I've enjoyed doing inclusion ever since.
I've had 6 years of teaching experience. I've taught 8th grade English as well as 8th grade and 6th grade special education inclusion. I've also been lucky enough to receive training through the TTAC program. Ms. Galford and I have a wonderful co-teaching relationship, and we share similar philosophies of special education.
And I did have an amazing honor in 2013. I was selected as the Virginia Teacher of the Year, and during that time I learned from educators all over our country, and I'm so lucky to have brought some of those strategies back to use in our classroom. So we would love to have visitors come and see what we do with our students every day. Thank you.
Warm-ups out. We're going to go over your warm-up.
Each lesson typically begins with a daily paragraph edit.
We'd like to come up and do our first sentence today.
You're doing the next sentence. So when it's light and day, it's AM. Okay, good. So lowercase AM, and we need a period after the A. And anything else? When it's light and day, it's AM. Okay, so actually you went to the next sentence, but that's fine. But there's some other things to do though. So when it's light and day, it's AM. So there's actually 2 other things in that sentence.
Do you see a contraction that you need to fix? Another one?
Yeah, there's another one like that. So that means that is right. Very good. Days are shorter or longer depending on the time of year. So you capitalize days, since that's a new sentence, depending on the time of year. And so you put in your period and your quotations after the period.
Thumbs up if you agree with Kayla's correction here. Good. Anybody think she's missing anything?
Okay. Very good.
You got it all. If you remember in 4 class, we continued talking about quotation marks, and we went over some rules, and we're not going to go over those rules again. But who can remember some of the rules that we learned and practiced? So if you have the name of the title inside a direct quote, you're going to use, what are they called? Single quotation marks. Very good, Sean. Giovanna. How about capitalization? What do you do with the first word that the person says in their direct quote? How about Caitlin? I bet you know. You capitalize it. It's always capitalized.
What about if we interrupt the quote with "said Johnny," and then we keep speaking? Then he keeps talking. Do we need to capitalize then? What do you think, Giovanna? No. No, we wouldn't capitalize then.
Okay. So what we're going to do is a couple of different activities. We're going to have you in stations to allow you to practice your dialogue rules. So let's look up here at the screen, and we're going to tell you who's going to be at which section. Okay? So station 1, what we'll do is we'll have you at these 2 tables.
Students are being divided into 2 ability-based groups for parallel teaching.
Kayla, Giovanna, Jacob, and Raymond. And then station 2, we'll do it these 2 tables, okay? And that would be the rest of you. Does everybody understand where you're going to go? Yes. So when we say go, you're going to get your pencil and go to that spot. Ready? Go.
Here.
So here's
Ms. Galford is having students convert comic strip conversations into written dialogue.
I can't wait for
And then he's still talking, right? Wait, where's we go?
Hang on, I'm going to explain what we're doing with these.
2 hamburgers,
Ms. Walker is having students place macaroni noodles on sentence strips to show the locations of commas and quotation marks.
Here's an example of one.
And what you're gonna do is you're gonna spread your sentences out,
What
okay?
do we do each time of
And you're gonna decide where you think your dialogue goes on each of your sentences, okay? And you're gonna use,
So you have to be adding that narration in there. And now he's gonna continue talking, right? So that's what we did 9 and 10. This quote, I'm gonna have 2 hamburgers, chopped big fries, some big pickles, a couple of chocolate milks, and 3 desserts. Now he's finished speaking, right? Now the other part is gonna answer to that. So what do we need to do, everybody?
put your quotation marks, okay? So if you think your quotation mark, for example, is to have those here, you're gonna put your 2 macaroni noodles here to show your quotation marks. Okay? If you think it's a single quote, you're only gonna put 1, okay? So you put them where you think all the right places would be, okay? And see if you can get them all
I
right,
want you to work with
okay?
together. Now, the first one is easy for you because it's already written for you and it's based on this comic strip. Now, they're a little bit hard to see. So you're going to put your quotation marks and your commas in, okay? When you get to the second one, you've got to do all the work just like we did up here, okay? And then again, it continues on the back. So let's see how many of those you guys can do, all right? All right, so the first one is written out in the dialogue portion. So what you want to
So you don't have to take much twice. So your story name is single. In other words, just 1 word instead of 2. That makes sense. Show me what you have.
I called it. It's a comma at the end here.
Because you say, I really like a story called All American Stars,
Well,
David.
no, because if I say I guess,
I know that's really tricky.
she didn't.
Oh, I see.